You ever have that feeling about someone where on paper everything seems fine? They smile at you. They ask how you're doing. They seem perfectly polite. But your gut is screaming that something is wrong. You leave interactions with them feeling drained, anxious, or just somehow small. And you ask yourself, am I imagining this? They're being nice, aren't they? But here's what you need to understand. Niceness is a behavior, but kindness is an intention. And when someone secretly resents you, they will use niceness to hide their hostility. Resentment is tricky because it's not open hate. It's anger that has gone underground. It's suppressed jealousy or unresolved conflict that they are too cowardly to address directly. So it leaks out. It leaks out in tiny, deniable ways that are designed to make you question your reality. I'm going to show you exactly how to spot it. 6 specific signs that someone is harboring secret resentment. So next time you feel that weird vibe, you won't have to guess. You'll know exactly what you're looking at when someone resents you, but acts friendly. It creates a cognitive dissonance in your brain. Your eyes see a smile, but your nervous system feels a threat, and you usually try to dismiss your intuition. You tell yourself you're being sensitive, but you're not. The reason they are acting this way is because they can't express their anger openly. Maybe they need something from you. Maybe social norms force them to be polite, so they wear a mask. But the mask always slips, and when it does, it follows a specific pattern. Once you know these signs, you will see right through the act. Let me break down the 6 behaviors people show when they secretly resent you. First sign is the most common cover-up, and it's deceptively painful. The backhanded compliment. They say something nice to you, but there is a sting in the tail, a little barb hidden inside the praise. They might say something like, "Wow, I love that you just wear whatever you want," or "You're so lucky you don't have to work hard to get grades." On the surface, these are compliments, but underneath, they are insults. They are attacking your taste or your work ethic while pretending to praise your confidence or luck. Why do they do this? Because resentment needs a release valve. They want to bring you down a peg, but they want to do it in a way that gives them plausible deniability. If you get upset or call them out, they can throw their hands up and say, "What, I was giving you a compliment. Why are you taking it the wrong way?" It is a form of gaslighting. They are using words of affirmation to deliver a message of contempt. When you hear this pattern, don't say thank you. Don't try to decode it. Just recognize it for what it is. It's their envy leaking through their teeth. This next one is subtle, but very telling. They have a habit of just joking. Especially when you are in a group, they will make you the punchline of a joke. They'll bring up an embarrassing story from your past, or mock something you care about, and everyone laughs, so you smile along awkwardly. But inside, you feel humiliated. And the second you show any sign of not liking it, they flip the script immediately. "Oh, come on, I'm just teasing. Don't be so sensitive. Can't you take a joke?" This is called hostile humor. Freud said, "There are no jokes, that all jokes reveal a hidden truth." And when someone consistently targets you under the guise of humor, the truth they are revealing is that they don't respect you. Humor is a safe way for them to be aggressive without facing the consequences of aggression. They get to attack you socially. And if you defend yourself, you look like the bad guy. You look like the one with no sense of humor. It's a trap designed to make you feel powerless, and it is a classic sign of deep-seated resentment. Third behavior, and this one creates chaos. The passive-aggressive sabotage. This happens a lot at work or in planning events. They agree to help you. They say yes to your request with a smile. Sure, I'll get that done for you. But then they procrastinate. They do a halfway job. Or they forget the one crucial detail that matters. And when things go wrong, because of their inaction, they act confused and helpless. Oh my God, I completely forgot. I didn't think it was that important. This is weaponized incompetence. They are agreeing to the task verbally, but their resentment is refusing to do the work. They don't want to help you succeed. In fact, part of them wants to see you fail, but they can't say no to your face, because that would require a confrontation, and resentful people avoid direct confrontation. So they say yes, but act out a no. It's a way to frustrate you and waste your time while maintaining the image of being a helpful person. If you notice someone constantly failing you, despite promising to help, stop giving them the chance to sabotage you. It's not accidental, it's behavioral. Fourth sign is about energy, the conversational hijack. You share some good news or a story. Maybe you just got back from a great trip, and before you can even finish your sentence, they interrupt to talk about their trip, or they immediately pivot the conversation to themselves. Or worse, they counter your good news with something better that happened to them. You got a promotion. Well, they just got a raise and a bonus. You ran a 5K. Well, they used to run marathons. This is competitive narcissism driven by resentment. They cannot stand to see you in the spotlight, even for a moment. Your joy makes them feel inadequate, so they have to reclaim the center of attention to soothe their own insecurity. They treat conversation like a battle to be won rather than a connection to be shared. And you'll notice that when you talk to them, you never feel heard. You feel like a prop in their monologue. They are listening only to find a gap where they can insert themselves. It's exhausting, and it shows that they view you as a rival, not a friend. Fifth one is very specific. The joy kill. This is different from hijacking. This is when they actively try to deflate your happiness. You tell them something you're excited about, maybe a new idea or a new relationship, and they immediately point out the potential downsides. Oh, really? Aren't you worried about the cost? I heard that company isn't doing well. Are you sure that's the right move for you? They frame it as concern. They act like they are just looking out for you, being the voice of reason. But really, they are the voice of resentment. They are trying to plant seeds of doubt in your mind, because seeing you happy or successful triggers their internal unhappiness. If they can make you doubt yourself, if they can dim your light just a little bit, it makes them feel safer in their own darkness. Real friends help you calculate risks, but they also celebrate your wins. Resentful people only focus on the risks because they are secretly hoping for the crash. Don't let them pop your balloon. Their pessimism is about their limitations, not yours. Last sign, and this is often the final straw. Exclusion by omission. This is the art of leaving you out without technically being mean. They organize a lunch and forget to invite you. They start an inside joke with everyone else present, but don't explain it to you. They create a group chat that includes everyone but you. And when you find out about it, they have a casual excuse. Ready? Oh, it was just a last-minute thing. I didn't think you'd be interested. It's a subtle way of isolating you. Social ostracization is a powerful weapon. It taps into our primal fear of being kicked out of the tribe. They know this. They want you to feel like an outsider because it gives them a sense of power over you. It's the adult version of the mean kids at the lunch table, and it screams of insecurity. People who are secure in themselves are inclusive. They want to bring people together. People who harbor resentment are exclusive. They build walls to keep you out because your presence threatens their fragile ego. Now, why do people do this? Why smile if you hate someone? Why not just walk away? It comes down to emotional immaturity. Resentment is a heavy burden to carry. It's a mix of anger, disgust, and disappointment. But instead of processing those feelings, or having a difficult conversation to resolve them, they choose to let it rot inside. They project their issues onto you. You become the canvas for their unresolved trauma. Maybe you remind them of someone who hurt them. Maybe you have something they desperately want. Maybe your authenticity highlights their phoniness. Whatever the root cause, it is an internal struggle that they are losing, and you are just collateral damage. They keep smiling because they want to maintain the social contract. They want to be seen as the good person while they punish you in the dark. It is cowardly, and it is sad, but it is not your responsibility to fix. So what do you do with this information? How do you handle the smiling assassin? First, trust your gut if you feel drained around someone, if you feel like you have to walk on eggshells. Stop ignoring that signal. Your body knows the truth before your brain accepts it. Second, stop feeding them. Don't give them ammunition. Don't share your biggest dreams or your deepest fears with them. Keep the conversation surface level. Be polite, but be distant. Gray rock them become as boring and unreactive as a gray rock. When they try to provoke you with a backhanded compliment or a subtle dig, give them nothing back. No anger, no defense, no emotion. Just a blank stare or a simple, okay. When they realize they can't trigger you, they lose their power and finally stop trying to win them over. You cannot love someone out of resentment. Your kindness will not cure their envy. In fact, your kindness often irritates them more because it makes them feel guilty for hating you. So let go of the need to be liked by everyone. Accept that some people are committed to misunderstanding you, and that is okay. Take that energy you were wasting on trying to please them and pour it into the people who genuinely celebrate you. The ones who smile with their eyes, the ones who clap when you win. Life is too short to decipher fake smiles. Spot the signs, trust your intuition, and protect your peace. Catch you next time.